and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower! I have a confession to make. If you're seeing this, I have lied to you. Because I said the next game that will be uploaded will be hosted by Ben Burns. However, I didn't expect to play again tonight. It is still Saturday. It is the 8 p.m. game. Joe, a regular, is storytelling. So that his friends can get a taste of the game. And I don't know if I'll actually upload this or not because I haven't asked their consent. But I'm recording it, and if it's on the channel, I guess they were okay with the fact that I recorded it. But I'm playing Trouble Brewing, and it is apparently next game will be the Ben Burns game. But yeah, don't know if I'm good or evil, don't know anything. But he's explained quite a bit, and there are 2 new players. I think that's what it ended up being. Oh my goodness, and I'm the imp. Phenomenal. And I've already made a huge deal about how evil I am and how I hope evil wins. What a nightmare. Well, I hope evil wins. Alright, I guess I'll show you the rules that are in the game. This is a town, I guess, in Holland. Because there's water, I don't know. But you'll want to focus on the demon. Each night star, choose a player, they die. Yep. So anyway, it's 8, which means that there's literally one minion. And why would I die? You would be nuts to kill me. You can't really star pass. Maybe I'm the lunatic. There we are. Guess I'll say that my background is inspired by the monk. I don't know. I think I've had the monk as the background at least 2 times. But that's probably a different picture than I've ever had before. Anyway, yeah. Hey.
I'm assuming you're seeing now what you are. I know you're not happy about it.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
great.
random.
It's
It was
fine.
random.
It's fine.
Your minion is JV.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do I get
All
bluff
right.
rolls?
Oh yes, sorry. Your bluff rolls are mayor, librarian, and saint.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. See you soon.
Minion, JV, you said.
Yes, JV.
Thank you.
Right.
All right, I guess it's worth talking strategy. I am the imp. JV is my minion. She's a new player. We have 6 veteran players. Jen, Paul, who I actually don't know, but he was talking about playing BMR, so obviously he's a veteran. Matthew, Ross, and Edgar. So I would say that the meta will be somewhat sophisticated since 6 of the 8 players know what they're doing. But it's for the new players, so I don't know, maybe somewhat different. The problem is if I die, I will quelch whatever my minion is. If I whisper to my minion and then I become sus, I will out them. So we're going to pick a way of knowing when to talk to them. And there will be an element of randomness that I have yet to determine. So I don't want her to obviously be my first whisper. I don't know. I don't actually have strategy, so there wasn't really much benefit in me talking about strategy.
Just waiting on Jessica, I think.
Game hosted by Steven. I will just let the countdown go. Just joking, Steven.
I think we're all here.
Okay. There it is. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Welcome back, everybody. The way this is supposed to go, for those of you who are new to it, my role, I even have a role. I am the town storyteller of this beautiful town of Ravenswood Bluff. Unfortunately, in the middle of last night, you wake up this morning to find that I somehow have been grossly and horribly murdered. You find my body sprung out along the town's clock tower, which takes up the center of the town. And it's up to you good people, all six of you good people, to figure out who did that to me. All right. I'm going to give you, because we got some new people, I'm going to give you 10, 11 minutes right now to talk to each other, whisper amongst each other. Again, if you have any questions, just ask me. We'll go to the storyteller room and talk. And then we'll come back and we'll vote on who you want to get rid of.
All right, Edgar, you want to give me my bluffs real quick?
Ross, do you want to talk?
No, because of that, I want to talk to Ross first.
Matthew,
trust-
I will go to your room, but we got to open up the breakup rooms, Joe.
Damn it.
The
Okay,
breakup
then
rooms.
let's talk.
Let's talk.
All right,
break-
Ross.
Oh my god.
Ross, we can talk then.
There we go.
I promised Matthew, but then you're next, Stephen.
You don't have to join a breakout room immediately. So.
I'm only assigned. We can only go to ours, I think.
Yeah. So Joe, on the breakout room options, there should be a thing that says choose your own.
Yeah. Sorry. Which room, Jen?
Well, he's got. I think he's got to change the options there. He's got to close the room.
Yeah, you might need to recreate the rooms too, because sometimes you can't change the settings.
You have to toggle the dip switch.
Okay, I did that, and it should allow you. Can you go now?
Now we can. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Got it.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Looks like I'm on the top there, Edgar.
Matthew,
Yeah,
heading to
there.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, what are we doing?
People are talking. I guess we're supposed to find a demon or something.
How's this work?
Kill demon, win game.
Okay.
Pretty much how it works. Well, unless there's a Scarlet Woman, but then there's a whole bunch of other things I had to explain after that. So, all right, Jessica, you want to talk since you're one of the newer players?
Who said that?
Paul.
Sure. Where am I going? How do I get there?
Click on the breakout rooms thing on the bottom of your Zoom window.
I do not have a breakout room.
It probably just says more with 3 dots above it.
Yeah, it does say that.
Yep. And if you click that, then it'll say join breakout room, and then there'll be a list, and you can find his name or your name and click join and go there.
Are we going to mine or yours then?
We'll go to yours.
Ross,
meet you there.
Stephen,
I've been waiting for you.
I'll head over to yours.
Okay. I'll find mine, and I will go.
Hello.
Hello!
What would you like to share, sir?
What would you like to share?
I am top half townsfolk.
Top half. I am not.
All right, so that means Minion.
I am
Demon.
Bottom half outsider.
Outsider, eh?
Yep.
All right. That puts you as... I've never actually heard anybody say that before. Interesting. Okay. So, okay.
Well, I just liked it because my inclination was, as soon as you said top half townsfolk, I wanted to be as far away from that as possible.
Nice. Nice. Right now, I am trusting Jessica V.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And you're the second person I've spoken to, so.
Okay.
All right. So are you saying you're outsider?
Yep.
You lying to me about it?
Nope.
Okay.
So ideally, the demon will kill me.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so that's I'm hearing what I'm picking up what you're laying down, sir.
Good.
And I will see you in the main room.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.
Ross doesn't want to chat with me.
You
Ooh,
shouldn't.
roasted.
You shouldn't.
I find
He's
it.
my neighbor, and he's usually the first one. Hey, let's chat.
I find
Steven,
it.
let's chat.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I will go to mine.
Okay.
My room is directly
Uh,
below yours. I am the firm foundation that your room was built upon.
Oh my God, it's gonna crash down, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. There's a good chance that there's some structural issues.
Oh my
I
God.
like how you're sitting directly in front of a sign that says evil. Does that mean you're evil?
Good and evil.
Well, no, but you're not tall enough to sit in front of the good. You're only sitting in front of evil.
Wow. The thing is, I'm covering the evils, so that means I'm good.
Oh, is that how it works? See,
Yeah,
there's
that's
so
how
many
it
ways
works.
to interpret the information.
Yeah, you just interpret it in like a weird way.
It's a good thing it's not a vortex. At least whatever information I get, it's accurate.
I'm the chef, by the way.
Are you really? I don't think you are. It's too convenient. You'll never be the chef again. You let me down once too many times.
I will never cook again in this town. I gave everybody food poisoning, and now I cannot work in this town as a chef. But I can say that I'm bottom half of Townsfolk.
Bottom
That's
half.
one thing
That
I
does
can
not
say.
sound like the chef anymore.
Nope, it isn't.
Okay.
So what are you, Dr. Evil?
Dr. Evil. I.
Okay, you're taking too long. I think you're evil.
I'm trying to figure out here. Let me figure this out one.
You're looking at your bluff rolls right there.
I'm bottom half.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you only told me bottom half, so I don't want to give you too much information. Do you want to share further?
But the thing is, you have to think for a long time.
Dude, you have to realize that I've worked the last 6 days. I got up at 3 a.m. yesterday, and I am tired as all crap. Like, literally, when I'm done playing here, it's going to be a difficult struggle for me to get out to my car and drive up to my house.
Are you not in your house?
So I live on the side of a mountain, and we have a shop down at
cool, but
we have a shop down at the bottom of the mountain, and that's where I play my games. And when it snows, then we have to park our cars at the bottom of the mountain and hike up Everest style. It's terrible.
Oh wow, damn! You're a grizzly man.
Yeah, dude. The one time, I got home from a game convention and I didn't have my cleats and I had to crawl up to my house because I couldn't walk because it was too steep and slippery. It was very bad. I spread all out like a monster and I like wiggled my way up and I was soaking wet by the time I got to the house. Oh my goodness, dude, it's so bad.
That doesn't sound like a chef thing to me.
no, I'm bottom half. You said you were bottom half, right?
Yeah, I'm bottom half.
Oh, we might be the same role. Are we double claiming?
Just try to double claim me. I dare you. I double dare you.
All right. Well,
I'm so curious what you are. Okay,
I
2 rooms, so things, so stuff. I want to talk to some other people. So.
Okay. You want to head out? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
If you don't have anything information wise.
Bottom half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Paul, do you want to talk?
Sure. Who's that, Edgar?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll go to your room.
Okay. Cool.
Hello? going on?
I think it's just us chickens here.
Yep, 2 chickens.
How you doing tonight?
I'm extremely tired.
Me too.
Yeah, you had that birthday party.
Teenagers are the worst. No, I'm kidding. They actually are a bunch of good kids, but teenagers are the worst.
Well, I get hopped up on caffeine every day, and I go to work and I give everything I have, and then I came back and I played a game, and then I was getting ready to go to bed, and they got recruited into a second game. So here we are.
My friends bailed on me. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
It was fine. Would you like to share anything?
I will tell you. Are we the only ones here still?
No, we're now not the only ones here. Do you want to go to a room?
Sure.
All right. Typically you go to the person that is higher up in the list.
So me.
Yep, you're the one that's higher up. All right, I'm going to your
Okay.
place.
Hello again.
Hey.
I will tell you that I am a good guy, and I did learn some information the first night.
Okay.
So I don't know do what you will with that. Ooh, you're like Joe. You take notes.
Yeah. Don't you? How would you play the game if you don't?
Well, nobody's told me anything, so.
So there's 2 ways to interpret what you said. One is that you are gonna get information every night, and another is that you are a top 4 role and you are done getting information.
That is, yes,
Those are
one
the
of those
options.
things is correct.
All right. Well, I think our timer popped up. I don't actually see it anymore, so I'm a little bit confused. We're probably just gonna be sucked away at a moment's notice,
Okay.
which is unfortunate. Oh, there it is.
Who's dead?
Well, I'm not dead, but
Well,
I am dead. You're right. Oh yes, I am dead. You're right.
Yeah, you're,
So you should be good. You're on the wrong side of my screen.
So, sorry, Jess. I honestly didn't know how much time we had left, and I
No
was
biggie.
not planning on it going that way.
It's
But
all
at
right.
least I wrote things down, so I seem intellectual.
All right, so we're all back now. Now, what's going to happen now? I'm going to give you a couple minutes just to talk amongst yourselves, kind of give any information you might want to give to the whole group, the whole town, and then I will call for nominations, and that's when anybody can nominate, any living person can nominate for someone else to potentially die today if you think they might be evil or just want to get them out of the way. But you have a couple minutes to talk right now.
Anybody got top 4 roles that want to come out with information?
I'll say that I'm a top 4 role. I'm pretty sure my information's crap though.
Could someone kind of let them in on what top 4
Sure.
role means?
So
It's
top
the
4
top
role
4 rolls.
means I got woken up in the night, told information, and that's all I do. I don't have any other things to contribute to the town after this fact other than trying to gather information and solve the puzzle, but I do not get any more information after that. So Washerwoman, who else is this?
Investigator.
Librarian,
Yeah,
Investigator, and Chef.
Yeah, Washerwoman, Librarian, Investigator, Chef. They just wake up one time and that's it.
All right, so the next logical question is, does anyone feel comfortable coming out as an outsider? Because we are only supposed to have 1 in the game, and if nobody's an outsider, then somebody is drunk potentially.
I've heard a claim
Okay,
of outsider.
that's fair enough. So we could also have a Baron too.
So I think
Aside,
if Jen thinks that his information is garbage, it probably means that the claim I heard is a lie or there's a poisoner in the game.
I'd love to nominate somebody if they want to be nominated so I could figure out whether I've been imbibing or not imbibing. But that's if that is in the game, which I don't necessarily think it would be.
So just for clarification, is referring to the virgin. If a townsfolk nominates a virgin, the nominator dies. And while that's bad, quote unquote, again, it's good to do with a top 4 roll because they're not going to get any new information and it confirms 2 good people.
Well, that looks like that's
And with that,
garbage.
I will open nominations.
Anybody else with information? Or maybe something that they overheard with someone else talking that could be also be a good thing to hear to know about.
Jen, did you say you were the virgin?
No, I said I was looking for a virgin.
Oh,
I am a
because you.
top
Oh, yeah,
4
yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Well, I'm not going to out any names, but I talked to somebody, and they were highly reluctant to give me any information. And I'm suspicious as I'll get out, and I'm saying it because I want them to feel the pressure of a new game. But other than that,
Was that Edgar?
it was definitely Edgar. So, no,
He told me something. He didn't
No,
tell me
you
a
didn't.
lot.
You
He
didn't
told me
talk to
something.
me. I have
no.
no pressure talking with you, Ross. I feel
Edgar,
pressure talking with Steven though.
Pressure talking to me.
You always give me some like weird like questions like, hey, am I a chef?
it's just
Every time.
a game tip. If Edgar's name is mentioned in a sentence, he comes out swinging like clockwork. So, just so you're aware, I could say
By,
Edgar's going to the store. What? I didn't get nominated. I didn't do anything.
by the way, the last game it was spelled weirdly. My name was Edgar with an E, so I didn't
Yeah,
actually die. That was another person.
gotcha.
Oh man.
Uh,
Second call for nominations, and just so you know, you don't have to kill somebody. Just so you know, that is also an option. As a town could decide not to kill somebody in the daytime.
Yeah, I often say that it's good to not kill the first day because you get another day of information.
Yeah, but Jen's already spent his info. Do we want to see if maybe an
So
Undertaker could
here's
come
what
out and
I'm
confirm him?
here's what I'm
Yeah,
going
that would
to
be a
do.
good. That's a good call, Paul.
Yeah, we can do that too. But I'm going to go ahead and nominate Ross.
Okay.
Is there a
So,
reason?
Matthew,
Ross.
Matthew, you
just
need to take your
waiting.
seat again.
Just waiting for buttons to go and things to happen. But I will state my case momentarily.
All right.
Um,
Jen, nominate Ross. State your case.
Everyone is welcome to go for me. I don't think that there is very much information, and it could be very well that we have an Undertaker, and that could be confirmed whether I was an outsider or not. But just based off of social reads and something that I noticed, I do think Ross may have lied to me. But if everyone else wants to make their own decision, they are welcome to.
Okay.
Ross, your defense.
My defense did not lie to you about it. I am good townsfolk. Not well. It's not the end of the world if I go, but I don't think it's a great idea.
Okay. What's going to happen now? I'm going to start the clock, and you see the hands of the clock in the grim that showed up there when I made the accusation. It's going to start with Ross. And it's going to go around the board. If you want to vote for Ross to die, just click. I think it
Hand
says
up.
Hand up.
hand up, and if you don't, just leave it down. But you have to do it before the timer clock reaches you. So
Hand up, baby. Hand up.
it's going to, because there are 8 people still alive. It's going to take 5 people
4.
to vote yes
Four.
to kill Ross.
I'll
Okay,
take 4.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
only
majority is not an
Eight.
actual majority. It's
Oh, it
just
just has to be half.
clock,
At least
clock
half.
tower
Okay,
majority.
4. My fault. It's got to be 4 people.
course.
Okay, I'm starting it now. Okay, 2 is not enough. Ross is safe from execution today. Does anybody else have a nomination they'd like to make?
I'm just
I
waiting.
mean,
I'm just waiting for people to give information because that's important.
I'll nominate Jen.
Okay. Paul nominates Jen. Paul, state your case.
Like I said, he thinks his information might be bad. Like I said, that if we have an Undertaker in the script, it could help to confirm it. Likewise, maybe he'll just come out with the information after he is dead. Like I said, we don't need to kill him necessarily, but like I said, I always am pro, taking someone off the block at some point. So,
Okay. Jen, your defense?
I think the only other direction we could go, I don't know anything about, so I'm fine with this. Honestly, I was trying to get another piece of information for something else. So, but let's go ahead and do this unless anybody has something better.
All right. Again, it's going to take 4 people to vote for this to go through. And
Like I always say, it's not a bad idea to let the first day go without killing.
okay, 4 is enough. Jen is on the block. Any other nominations? Make this last call for nominations. Anyone else has something they want to nominate?
Even I get your point, but I do like the idea of giving the potential Undertaker a chance to connect with Jen, and then we've got 2 confirmed people working on the puzzle.
Well, I'm
Okay.
just saying that as I vote twice. So
I'm into the day in 10.
I want to slay a shot, Matthew.
wow.
You, Edgar?
Yeah.
Yep, he's Edgar.
Edgar is declaring Slayer and has chosen Matthew, and nothing happens.
I will also declare that I'm the Slayer and shoot Matthew.
Okay. Steven declares that he is the Slayer, and nothing happens.
I felt like Matthew was getting off pretty easy there.
I'm gonna Slayer shot myself.
Wow.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I mean, I guess Glenn is declaring Slayer and shoots himself.
You look down the barrel; it's possible.
And nothing happens.
That's a terrible shot.
Okay,
Man.
I find it weird that as soon as I declare Slayer, they're like pop up
I've cleared myself.
Slayers everywhere.
Yeah, I am the Slayer. I am actually the Slayer, and I'm going to use the trebuchet. I'm going to launch Edgar through the air with my trebuchet.
Wow, you're shooting a person.
Yep.
Like not shooting a person, but shooting at a person.
Sorry. Being a Canadian and being a Slayer doesn't compute.
Okay, that's the end of the day. No more nominations. The end of the day, and Jen is executed and dies.
And the game is over.
And we go. The game continues. Everyone go to their breakout rooms, please, as soon as I open them.
If a name popped up that's not your own, click not now, and then join breakout room at the bottom, and go to yours. And then don't look at breakout rooms during the night, which I think they missed. Okay. All right. I do not have a strategy. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Edgar has claimed Slayer, which is interesting because if he is the Slayer, he shot bad, but he might not be the Slayer, and that might be a brilliant way of staying alive. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yep, no idea what's going on. I think I'm gonna kill Matthew. Because Matthew is believable, and if he is the Undertaker, I don't know. Don't want to kill Jessica W. Let's just assume that Edgar is the Slayer. I mean, if he was the Slayer, that wasn't a terrible shot, because it's an 8-player game. I don't know.
All in the other video, but
Hello,
these
sir.
are the things that make...
Hi.
So, who'd you like to kill tonight?
I would like to kill Matthew.
Okay, Matthew it is. Thank you, sir.
Wink twice if that was a good choice.
I can't tell you. Sorry.
Thanks.
I'm just saying.
I did not vote either.
I think that's suspicious, Edgar.
You were my first pick to slay, to be honest, and Steven was the second. I still chose Matthew because it was so quiet. I should have gone with my guts.
All right, we're all back, and you wake up today in the beautiful morning to discover that no one died in the night. I will give you 8-9 minutes to have whispers amongst each other, and I will open the breakout groups.
Yeah, Ross, you said you wanted me.
I do. I'll head over to you when the room opens. Yep, heading over to you.
A fairly good idea what's going on.
You want to try to enlighten me real quick?
Sure, we can talk.
All right, so let's go to your room.
Sounds good.
Jessica, you want to talk?
Sure.
Okay. Let me see. I go to your room.
Okie dokie. Why is it not going?
Sometimes you have to click it a couple times.
Well, that's just stupid.
Or sometimes you don't do the right thing.
I mean, maybe it's user error for sure, but I can't get it. Won't go.
What's it doing?
It's not doing anything. That's what I click the yes button, and it's not taking me to my room.
Go to the storyteller room and then try to go there from there.
JV, do you want to talk?
Yes, we can do that. I'll come over to your room.
Okay. I don't think it's terribly suspicious for us to be talking because we were the last ones.
Yeah,
What are you?
Poisoner.
What have you been doing?
I poisoned Jen and then I poisoned Edgar. I'm not sure if that was the right call or not because I kind of think he might be drunk.
I believe Edgar is the Slayer. The Slayer is a one-time thing, so you probably shouldn't poison Edgar again.
Okay.
I also believe there's a monk, but I don't know who it is because I tried to kill Matthew and he did not die. And the only reason that can happen is if there's a monk. So I think that means that Matthew is an important role. If I was you, I think I would poison Matthew. No, that doesn't make sense. No.
Come on, Coraline.
I honestly don't know. Top half. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would poison Paul. And I don't know what he is, but that's what I would do. I think I'm gonna try to kill Matthew again. Well, I figure if somebody's protecting him, he's got to be an important role, and if he doesn't die multiple times, hopefully it's something that's so confusing that somehow it helps us.
Right. Well, I think Ross is suspicious of me because I wouldn't give him much information because I didn't know.
He
I don't
said
know enough to.
He said that he believed you, but he may have lied to me.
Okay.
By the way,
he told me he got information from Edgar, and Edgar told me that he knew the two people beside of me. He knew for sure that I was good.
That's weird.
Which is why I thought maybe drunk, maybe he's getting bad info, but I don't know.
Anyway, there are 3 bluff rolls, and I am claiming to be the saint. And I think that you should claim to be the librarian that saw that I was the saint.
The librarian that saw that you were the saint.
The librarian has told 2 people, one of which is, well, they're told Stephen or Jessica W. is the saint.
Okay.
Now, like any other role, you could be poisoned or the drunk, and so your information could be bad. And if you were the librarian, you would have been told 2 people. So you need to know what you need to have another name. Like you were told I and somebody else
Either
was the saint.
you or somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just talked and you confirmed that I was the saint.
Right. Okay.
And if it's legit that somebody thinks you're good, then this is good. However, if Ross is lying and he thinks that you're evil, it's not so good.
Well, I guess we'll see if, he thinks.
Because you're basically confirming me. And if I'm the saint, they can't execute me.
Right. Okay.
So that's the plan.
I will.
You need to go talk to somebody else and tell them that you saw them as the librarian. But here's the thing. You've now seen me and you've confirmed your role, so you kind of already know that it's not them.
Right.
And you also need to explain why it is that it took you so long to get around to talking to them.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
This will go well.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm sure.
Bye.
Yep.
Maybe still here.
Which room?
Go to yours.
Okay. Ross said I should talk to you.
Okay.
Because of what happened last night. Ross protected me.
Okay.
Ross protected me, and that's probably what happened last night.
Okay.
And I am Empath.
Okay.
And I've gotten zeros both nights. And the reason Jen said his info was bad.
Who? Okay.
Jen said his info was bad is because he thought Edgar or Ross was the empath.
I'm sorry. Who? I'm sorry. What? Oh, he is the washerwoman.
Oh, yeah. Jen is Jen said he got me Edgar or Jen said he got Edgar or Ross as empath when I am. So his info was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've had zeros both nights, which basically means my info hasn't changed.
Which it wouldn't.
Yeah. And
Okay.
because Ross has said of what he did last night, I was targeted last night.
Well, that or the person killed Jen to make it look like there was a monk.
Actually, I know who the monk is.
Well, you believe Ross is the monk.
He's told me he protected.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying, so in this game, there are bluffs and there's so like let's say
I get what you.
If Ross is evil, but that would mean that you were either poisoned or drunk both nights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think through all the different possibilities.
Agree.
I would say that.
And then later in the game, if you shoot, it could just not work at all.
Yeah, I also didn't want to.
Welcome back. You have a couple minutes to talk, and then I'll open nominations.
Any more information from all the real slayers?
It's like the juggler. I just didn't want people to know that you were the slayer. I wanted it to be presumable that you were a liar.
Yeah.
Wow. I nominate Steven.
Nominations aren't open.
Nominations aren't open yet.
Okay.
I honestly
SW.
would like to just fill in a couple more circles. I have two people that I need to talk to still. I don't have anything that in particular that throws me one way or the other.
Okay.
I got some information, but I will not reveal the source of the information because I don't want to out how I got the information. So
I will reveal the source, but not the information.
Yeah, so I got information, but I'm not going to tell you it. But it could be completely garbage. You don't mind if I waste my time with it, do you? Well, that came off as a little salty. Sorry. Apologies. Jessica W. I haven't heard anything from you. Anything you'd like to share? Any information? Any suspects?
Who is asking me, Ross?
Ross is.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so lost. So
I will open nominations now.
I would like to nominate Jessica W.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Ross.
Going down.
Oops, wrong button.
I didn't do it. I'm just telling y'all that. Amy, did you take your medicine?
Ross has nominated Jessica W. Ross, your accusation, please.
I have most of this circle filled in with at least claimed roles. Information that I just got says she's not one of the pings. So I believe that she's at very least a minion. A lot of it's supposition, but the information I have pretty strongly points to that side of the room. So she's the first person.
Okay. Jessica, your defense, please.
I mean, I'm just going to say I'm not a minion. I'm not a bad person. But, I mean, if y'all want to get rid of me, whatever. I'm not going to be mad. Look, all y'all with your red hands up already. Honest to God, I'm not bad. I'm a good person. I'm a good townsfolk person. And not my fault that Ross hasn't wanted to talk to me. What am I supposed to say to that?
Well, you could tell us
Good
what your
point.
role is in your information to get you our hands down.
Why would I give you oh my gosh.
Okay. There's 7 alive people. It takes 4 to put Jessica on the chopping block.
Just
We're gonna
mainly
start the countdown.
you're going to get your
now.
head chopped off if you don't tell us. So now would be a good
Wow.
time.
Don't pressure her,
So-
Ross.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's so
It's not a
mean.
pressure.
That
Listen,
is
Don't
so-
push
Pertinent
it.
information. Ross thinks this is a good idea, so just
That
you guys
is
have your
fine.
hands
that's
up.
always no.
I'm going down.
I would say,
Nice
listen.
knowing y'all.
The best way to
That-
save yourself is to give information that makes us believe you.
Don't let him bully you, even though
That's not a bully.
No.
That's just a
Okay,
statement.
Ross, I
5
won't.
votes is enough. Jessica is on the chopping block.
You're
Does
being,
anyone
you're
else have
being
any
very
other
aggressive
nominations?
with head
I
chopping.
am because oh my goodness. I'm just.
I want to
She
nominate
said-
Stephen.
Can I have a point of clarification just for a moment,
Sure.
please, Joe?
Uh-huh.
It was not if it came off as bullying, that was not my intention. She said, I don't know what to do. So I suggested she's got 7 hands up at the time. Giving us information would have maybe convinced other people to drop their hands. That's all I was saying.
Right, but and you're accurate, but also it's her prerogative not to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear that I wasn't looking to strong arm anyone.
Right. Okay, Edgar, you're nominating Steven, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Edgar, oops.
I was gonna say,
No, you're not dead, Edgar. I'm sorry.
No, hey.
Go right now.
This is foreboding.
Edgar nominated Steven. Edgar, your accusation, please.
Okay, my very live accusation is that I got Steven and another person in a ping, and I think Steven is evil, and that's my information that I have.
Okay. Steven, your defense?
A Slayer ping?
No, I'm the real Slayer, by the way, instead of all those knockoffs. It's not a Slayer ping. It's another ping. It's a fortune teller ping.
A skin.
Pertinent information?
Hold on, let Steven
I
finish
could
his defense
get.
first.
Yeah.
Except
Well,
the 2,800 is
I don't.
$20.
I never heard of a Slayer
Yeah,
But I
ping.
can you
only
move real quick?
have-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Steven. Jessica, can you move real quick? I can hear Damien talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead, Steven.
The Slayer doesn't get pings. So
I didn't say it was my ping.
Okay.
I
is
know
that your
of
defense?
a ping.
Is that your defense?
yeah.
All right. Ross, pertinent information?
Edgar and I are talking about the exact same information. So I think.
All right. So we had 5 votes on Jessica. It will take 6 to put Steven on the block. Three is not enough. Jessica's still on the block. Any other nominations? We're going to go ahead and make this last call for nominations.
I'll just put the pertinent information that if there is a fortune teller, that there is a red herring, and I would potentially be either pinged with the red herring or be the red herring.
If there are no more nominations, I'm going to close the day out in 10.
Y'all suck.
I didn't vote for you.
Yeah,
What
that's
is it?
suspicious.
I was gonna say, to be fair, the demons only killed the storyteller. We
The
killed
day
2
does
people.
end. Jessica is executed and dies, and the game continues. Please, everyone, go to their breakout rooms.
Mhm.
So the reason I acted the way I did is because I want the demon to kill me. I need to think a little bit here. So poisoner poisons. Fortune teller acts after the imp. So I can't kill myself knowing that Paul, the fortune teller, is poisoned, because if I killed myself, then Jessica would stop being the poisoner. The fortune teller would not get poison information. I believe Paul is the fortune teller, which means that he will get bad information and he will get another yes, or he will check me and somebody else and get a no, both of which would be helpful. So there's that. And I am Librarian confirmed, and I am the Saint. So don't kill me or you lose. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not going terribly.
Hey, sorry it took so long. I was answering some questions from JV. So who you want to kill today?
I would like to kill Matthew.
Killing Matthew. Okay. Matthew it is. Thank you.
Thank you. So my prediction is that Ross is protecting Paul, who is obviously the fortune teller. Unless it was JW. No, it can't be JW because I believe the fortune teller got a ping on me and JW. So, if everything went the way I hope, Matthew will die, which would be good since he won't ever get anything but a 0 and he won't have any reason to think that he was the drunk. And Paul will get bad information. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd have to kill Ross tomorrow. Well, and that'd be good because I knew that Ross was the monk and he didn't die. I was this close to killing Ross. See how it works out. If Matthew doesn't die, then it's not good. But Paul should get bad information. And also, I can talk to Jessica tomorrow because she confirmed me. So, there's that.
All right. So you awake to day 3 now, I guess.
Yep.
To discover no one died in the night. So I'll give you about 6-7 minutes to discuss. I will open break rooms.
Paul, you want to chat again?
Yeah, sure.
Mine?
Yep, let's go.
Matthew,
Edgar, can I chat with you?
Yes.
you want to talk?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll head to yours, sir.
Okay.
Go to mine.
Yep. Same.
Another 0?
Still another 0.
Okay.
Yep. So protected again? Or soldier?
Yeah, I guess there could be a soldier. Or a mayor, and the mayor bounce went to the protected person.
This is getting why target the person that was probably detected 2 days in a row.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Ross did say I could trust you. You did tell. Did you? I know you told him your role, didn't you?
I did. I didn't expect him to share it.
I did. Oh no, he hasn't.
Well,
He
but he
hasn't.
knows
He
your
hasn't
role. He
shared
knows
your
your
role.
role. You just don't know it.
Agreed. Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know. This is going kind of weird. At this point, well, I suppose Edgar isn't confirmed. To me, you
Yeah.
are kind of confirming Ross and Jessica V. So my first inclination is Paul
Yeah. He
or
was
Edgar.
in the main room. He was trying to fish. He
Trying to
did ask
fish.
my role. He
Wow.
did ask my role, but I didn't give it.
Okay.
So his first suspicion. I don't have a. So I have Ross filled in. Jessica has not been forthcoming with her role. She didn't tell me.
Which
or
one?
Ross.
There's 2 Jessicas.
V.
Okay.
She didn't tell me. All I got was a nighttime role.
She did tell
Nighttime
me.
active role.
She did tell me her role.
Is it? Is she fortune teller?
No. Do we not know who the fortune teller is?
What's saying? Sorry, I didn't hear. I'm a bit foggy.
Okay. Is there a fortune teller and we don't know who the fortune teller is? Because that is weird.
I thought there was because Edgar's saying about a ping. That's what I thought.
I don't know what the heck is going on.
Agreed.
Maybe
But
Edgar's just making stuff up.
I do think Paul is the right call for now, though, because he's the only one that I have nothing on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and see if you can figure this out because I'm kind of mystified at the moment.
Sounds good. Sure, why not?
Evil is pointing to Jen now because Jen is now on top.
My place.
Paul, do you want to?
All right, which outsider are you?
How do you know I'm an outsider?
I heard things. Also, it's you, Steven. You're always an outsider. Whether it's a role or just an outsider in life, it's okay. I accept you.
I am. Well, I guess. What happened? Did we execute you?
Yep.
Okay. But the thing is that okay, I am the saint.
Okay.
And I don't really want to share that because, like, I was hoping to die last night, which is why when I got nominated and it didn't look like I was going to get executed. I just left it that because I was hoping there was still hope that the demon would kill me.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
not what's happening. We're just having no kills.
Yeah, I'm still not positive that it's not trying to solidify a bluff, but I can also see where it could also be something else. But I don't know that would happen and somebody would target the same person multiple times.
It's so weird.
But I also feel like there may be a double claim.
I also heard that there was a fortune teller, but I don't know who that is.
Well, the thing is like I said, I feel like there's a double claim on that. So
Really?
I'm curious to see if that's the truth or not. I also don't know if I buy what Paul is selling. What do you think about Paul?
I have not talked to Paul,
Okay.
so I don't know. I don't know who this fortune teller is, and I'm a little bit confused that Edgar just has fortune teller information.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see where he's getting it from, because I was claimed by somebody else that would not have been somebody that I think Edgar would have got that information from. But
That's so weird. Maybe Edgar is the fortune teller.
maybe.
I think
mean,
that's too big brain for him, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I read him as why would he do a Slayer shot to throw up? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I kind of was thinking it was a brilliant play because if you're the fortune teller and you Slayer shoot, the demon's not going to kill you.
Yep, true. You're a spent roll.
But the problem is that the town kills you. So it's impossible to know how things will play out.
Yep, this is true. All right.
Looks like that's that.
Yep.
All right.
It's still in the card in my purse in the kitchen. I just didn't want it to get lost. Okay. You going back to bed?
They took the version of him.
Yeah. Are you going back to bed? I know they can hear me. I'm not muted. Love you.
That conversation must be a really good one.
Yeah, who is whispering? Matt?
And Edgar. So the person that barely speaks and the person that never stops speaking. I don't think it qualifies as a conversation, does it?
Maybe they're swapping bullshit.
I think it's called a diatribe, is what I think what it's called when it's one
Okay,
sided.
everyone, welcome back. I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes for talking, and then I'll open nominations.
I
think I haven't narrowed it down, but I will just watch what people say for now.
okay. Well, then I feel like Edgar. I want to hear what you have to say.
I don't want to out some people's roles that I heard, so I will.
Well, I think that there's a double claim on fortune teller, so I think that's an interesting thing to bring up.
I haven't heard that one before.
I will also go ahead and out my information at this point. I was trying to hold it back a little bit just so that we could have a little bit of fun. But my washerwoman was on Edgar and Ross for Empath. And it does look I could have been lied to, but it does look like there is an empath out there, but it wouldn't be either of those two people.
Correct.
Yeah. There's other information, but I don't know if it's beneficial yet.
I think I got it narrowed down to 2 people.
Okay, I will open nominations.
I will nominate Paul.
Edgar nominates Paul. Edgar, your accusation, please.
Oh, watch your seats.
Yeah, Matt needs to take a seat. I need to take. I'm seated.
Yeah, I got out of my seat as well. So there is multiple pings on maybe Stephen and Paul, but I think Paul is the better kill because he hasn't shared a lot of information from my knowledge, and there are some other things that point to Paul. So some other people, but I'm not outing any roles or stuff like that. So I think it's Paul. If it's not, it's Stephen.
Okay, Paul, your defense.
I've outed my information to only a few people. If you guys feel like killing me because there actually is an evil ping on me, go ahead and do it. But if you have not heard of this evil ping, it's not really worth doing. We should go after someone else that's actually evil. So,
okay. With that, I will start the countdown. There are 6 people alive, which means you need 3 to put Paul on the chopping block.
Jen, did he talk to you?
He did talk to me.
Did he give you your role?
He did, but mine was public, so.
4 is enough to put Paul on the chopping block. Any other nominations?
Well, I'd just like to clear something up. It's been said that there is a double claim on fortune teller, but I'm having trouble finding a fortune teller, period. So I don't really know what to do with that.
I heard about a fortune teller. Someone claimed fortune teller to me.
I'm thinking that maybe you are the fortune teller and that you're
somebody
not.
claimed fortune teller to me, and then promptly was said that they had a ping on them from a fortune teller. So I'm confused.
Yeah, so that's not really adding up. I mean, I don't know what Jessica was, but I would think if she was the fortune teller, she probably wouldn't have died that easily. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, Jessica's never played this game before.
No, that's fine. I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just trying to figure things out. Are you the fortune teller?
I know Jessica is.
I am the fortune teller.
Okay.
No, she's not.
Yes, I am.
Oh my word.
She claimed it to me, so that's why I got the information of Stephen and Jessica V from Jessica.
Jessica, do you mind
did
sharing
we
your
get
fortune
confused
teller
last
information?
round and went for Jessica W instead of Jessica V? Because if she's the one who... okay.
Okay, so let me just clear this up.
What just happened?
I was a fortune teller ping, and so instead of killing me, we killed the fortune teller? Like, could somebody please explain to me how that happened?
Can we nominate Edgar then?
Oh my word.
I can call for nominations.
No, I think, Paul, your information is either a lie or bullcrap anyway. So.
Oh, it's very possible. Like I said, it wasn't
like you could be poisoned or drunk. I'm not. But
Stephen, why Jessica got killed because she got nominated just before I could open my mouth and.
That's not true. That's a lie. Your mouth was open pretty much since the day opened.
Because Jessica V got a lot of nominations, and then I nominated you. Remember? That's
No, we
why
got one
No.
nomination. There's a limit of
Nobody went
nominations.
for Jessica V. That's why I'm confused.
I mean
So,
W. I mean W.
yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
Jessica
double V.
W's information is what we went for.
Yeah.
You went
I
for the
went-
wrong
I-
Jessica, I think.
It's that.
I
Wow.
I got
Am I-
Jessica W's information. So
Am I missing? Am I missing something?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's clear it up for a second. Jessica W., do you mind giving us the information you got as fortune teller?
I can tell you that on the second night, I asked about Stephen and Jessica V and was told that one of them is the demon, but also, obviously, we all know one of them could also be a red herring.
Mhm.
So, and then, I mean, I can tell you on the first night, I asked about Matthew and Paul and was told no.
So I'm not a demon candidate.
Okay.
Just saying. And also no minion panic. So
I didn't get.
I could be
first
drunk or
night-
poisoned though.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't get the first first ping from Jessica W. I just get.
That's
the
true. I
second
did
night.
not share that information with him.
Okay, last call for nominations.
Do you guys want
Jessica
to
V,
go?
do you have any read on anything? Because I haven't heard a word from you. I know I haven't been able to chat with you yet, but I haven't heard anything from you yet.
No, that's okay. I'm obviously still trying to piece things together, but like I talked to Jessica W. and she was the one who told me about the fortune teller thing. I have the librarian role, and it told me that the role of the saint is either Jessica or Stephen, but Stephen, I don't know. I'm getting twisted up in my head. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm ending the day in 10.
Yeah.
Unless we have a better target than Paul, I'm all ears.
Like I said, if I nominate, I'm gonna be suspicious, so I'd rather die than cause doubt for myself. So
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's the end of the day. Paul is executed and dies, and the day continues. Please go to your breakout room.
The day continues. What a
The
weird
night,
execution.
the game continues. The game continues.
It's a weird execution.
Salty.
Normally, execution brings nightfall.
Yeah.
All right. This is shaping up to be weird. We're gonna be at 4. If I don't kill, we'll be at 5. Which I'm inclined to just kill Matthew again. I don't want Matthew to get a read on anybody else at this point. Well, it's unfortunate that he's not dead. Yeah, let's try killing Ross. Because then maybe he'll get a 1, which means that Edgar is evil. Yeah, let's do that. But then if we kill Edgar, so we have to play through what would happen. If I kill Ross, and then we go to sleep. And I kill Matthew. All the information points to Edgar. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how it'll work out that way. Nothing ever works out. But I'm going to kill Ross. I've wasted enough time with Matthew. Or no, maybe I should kill. Yeah, I really don't know.
All right. Who do you want to try to kill tonight?
I don't know. Let's kill Ross.
Kill Ross.
At least it'll go through. I actually don't know what I should do. So the thing is, Ross will die. I believe Matthew will get a 1 because he's the drunk, which will tell him implicitly that Edgar was, and either Jessica or Paul were the other evil. We go to bed because me and Jessica are both good. Well, actually, the 3 of us, me, Jessica, and Matthew, were all good. Obviously, Edgar's the only evil. And then we go to bed, and I kill Matthew. And then Edgar's the only good. However, he thinks I'm evil. That's the only problem. And he's the only good. He nominates me. Well, but they don't trust him, so we kill him. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. It's not going terrible.
All right. Good morning. As the sun rises on a new day here in Ravenswood Bluff, you all are awakened and notice that though you have managed to clear my body away from the clock tower in these last few days, a new one has arrived. It is the crumbled remains of Ross, who died in the night. All right. So yeah, that's it. You have 5 minutes, and then I'll.
I'm not nominating myself.
I'll vote
Oh,
for
no,
this.
I'm sorry, I messed that up.
It's okay. So public announce. Well, no, I'm not going to bother announcing it. So, but anybody that wants to talk to me about it, I will reveal my role. So,
Ross, you want to continue our talk?
yeah, sure. I'm going to head to mine.
Matthew, you want to chat?
Yeah, yeah, Jen, we'll go to your room.
Cool.
Hi. So sleepy.
All right, who's still here?
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Oh, I was gonna say hello.
Jessica V, you want to talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
She's leaving the room.
I will go to your room.
Okay.
Oh. So you're the fortune teller.
I am.
Here, I'm gonna try to write your information down. What did you get?
I got Matthew and Paul were not
On night
the
0?
demon. On night 0, yes. And then on this second night or first night, whatever, however you do it, I got either you or Jessica V was the demon. And my 11-year-old says you're a liar, liar, pants on fire, and you are the demon.
Oh, wow. Well, that's official.
It's official.
He's a little sus.
He said you're
A
a little
sus. Well, I'm telling you, I was so confused. I am pretty sure that your information got you killed. In case you...
My information got me killed, yeah.
I think that Edgar, for some reason, thought that you were the ping, because it was Jessica V, and I think he shared it wrong. That's what I think happened. But I don't know. It was very confusing, because I thought Paul had to be the fortune teller, and he wasn't saying he was the fortune teller.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that you're the saint, but I don't.
Oh, I am the saint, and I was kind of trying not to have that be a rumor that got around, but it appears to have gotten around. I was hoping to die by the demon, because then we wouldn't have to worry with me.
I don't even know what the saint does. Let me look at my sheet.
If the town executes the saint, good loses.
Oh.
Not technically. Technically, the saint's team loses, because there are ways for the saint to become evil, but not in this particular script.
Got you. Well, I have no more good information to share since they killed me off, so.
Okay. Well, I don't have any information aside from that I gather, and it doesn't really seem like there is much information in the game at this point. Hey, Paul, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, let's talk with the dead guy here. So, where do we go?
We can go to my room.
All right. So, what's your read on the game so far?
I don't know. I think a possible world is that Edgar and Jessica W are the evil team, and that would make Edgar the demon.
The only thing that throws me off on that What is your minion suspicion?
Well, so Edgar's the one that's alive. If it's Edgar and Jessica, so honestly, I think either you or Jessica W were the minion. That's my
Oh
personal
no, no,
opinion.
no. I mean, which minion do you think is in play? I've been suspecting Poisoner the entire game, so
What are the minions?
you got Poisoner. Oop, we're running out of time. You're claiming Saint. Poisoner, Spy, Scarlet
Suppose it could
Woman,
be the
Baron.
Scarlet Woman.
I still think it's Poisoner, and we've been getting poison snipe because my information was definitely tainted. So
What are you?
I'm Undertaker, and I read Jessica W as the empath, which is a weird one to get as a. I thought I would have either confirmed their bluff if they were evil, or I would have thought that I would have gotten an evil roll if they were good. So if I was
This is
drunk and
very
poisoned,
weird. Very weird.
yeah, which means maybe if Jessica's a newer player and evil, maybe she went against her bluff. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so I haven't heard any indication of drunkening, so I'm inclined to trust the same claim for now, unless somebody's info comes out weird. But I haven't heard anything from Jessica V or Matthew yet. So Edgar's suspicious to me because he's been pushing the weird claims on stuff. But
Yeah, well, he's been dictating every death. That's the thing. Like I think he's literally nominated everyone that's died.
Is happening because then, again, he would have been poisoned because it had to be somewhere.
True.
so do we obviously go to sleep on this one since there's 4 alive?
I mean, we can. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, just so I can explain this to the two Jessicas, we're now down to the final 4 people alive. If you execute someone today and they are not the demon will execute tonight and evil will win.
Is our demon executing? That's like an elevated. Normally they just kill.
Oh, Steven.
But just so you know, I just wanted to point that out to you. And
I mean,
since, like I said, not killing someone by execution is an option, and you could go, which would give you 1 more day because the demon would kill, you'd still have 3. So just so you know. All right, and now with that, nominations are open.
To be fair, Town's got 3 kills to the demons too. We're kicking demons' ass at killing people right now. So.
We're more efficient, right?
Demons actually only killed 1 person.
It's like
they
that.
killed you too, though.
It's like that meme.
Yes, counting me, yes.
Where we're getting very good at killing. We've become very efficient at it.
Better than the demon, man. I don't know what you.
Yeah, other than the demon, that's called Steven.
Wow.
Why don't you just call him Steeman?
Wow.
All right.
It's Steven, demon.
So I just want to get something cleared up because I actually did look at it. Ross was the one. So did you misunderstand which Jessica had the ping on them, Ross?
No. I'm clear. I did not go by the fortune teller information. I went by librarian information, which is
And I went by storyteller
Interesting.
information. That's the difference between my
Storyteller information?
I mean, sorry, fortune teller information, not storyteller.
So you went for Jessica W based on the fact that they were the non-part of the ping.
correct.
That's. I mean, I guess it's a play, but.
Well, a bunch of people agreed with me on it, but that's why I went for it. And then I tried to get information out to get her off the block because it was the first nomination and it was left at that. So
See, I thought you were saying it was based off of fortune teller ping, not a
yeah, and Stephen wasn't clear on that when I said that either about the fortune teller ping or Edgar's fortune teller information. He didn't say it was fortune teller at the time. I thought he was going with the same because it's the same 2 people.
Second call for nominations.
So
just to get everything out there, I mean, I don't think that there's any way that there's not a poisoner still in play at this point in time. I don't know who the outsider would be though in that case. Maybe Edgar.
I don't
No,
know.
I'm not.
I don't think it is.
No.
No, I mean as a drunk.
I don't think there's a drunk. I've heard the claim of outsider.
Me too.
So you think a demon killed somebody between themselves and somebody that could get information on them? Ross.
I,
I buy Steven and Jessica as evil more than I buy anything else.
I'm not saying that's not wrong. And the role that's being claimed is a tried and true demon bluff.
Yeah, it is.
Last call for nominations.
Paul, I don't think could be drunk just based on. I mean, he could have been evil, but I just think there's a poisoner still in play.
Yeah.
I mean, I can always be evil, but
I mean,
I think we had a drunk somewhere, and it doesn't really matter
right. So
where it was. But
are we going to bother nominating? Should we just go to bed and see what final three looks
Ending
like?
the day in 10.
yeah, I think that's.
I nominate going to bed. With something you can do, by the way.
Not
Alright.
actually. It's not in the rules.
Yeah, right.
I nominate that unicorns are king. See that you can do that too.
All right. With that, no one is on the block. No one is therefore executed. I'm going to ask all of you to go to bed, opening back up the break room.
I'll leave you more specific. Do you want me to go to bed or do you want me to go to my breakout room? Because I'm very tired.
You could do either
I
if your bed's in your break room.
Okay, cool.
also want to go to bed.
So, that is something I hadn't considered. I believe Matthew got a 1 on Evil Edgar. However, so I have to kill Matthew. That's obvious. If I kill Jessica, they'll think it's Star Pass to me. If I kill myself, they'll think it's Jessica. I should have flipped the bluffs. I should have claimed the Librarian and said that I saw Jessica. That would have made a lot more sense. Because then, obviously, I am the demon. But I'm not smart enough for that. I don't know. Edgar got I obviously have to kill Matthew and gun for Edgar, and Edgar will nominate me. That's just how it's going to be. I don't know. It's very confusing. Well, the thing is Matthew's been he's the drunk. Like, he's clearly the drunk. I'm surprised he hasn't figured that out. It's so obvious.
Okay.
Well, my decision is pre-made. Based on last night, I'm pretty sure I have to kill Matthew.
Okay.
Edgar's the more sus of the two, but it feels like this might not be good.
So you're choosing
I'm choosing Matthew.
Matthew. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I wish that I had flipped the flop and said I was the Librarian. Oh well. Edgar's the demon. I don't know.
You're muted, Joe.
You're all here. You may be happy or unhappy to learn that poor little old Matthew died in the night. All right, you're all right, 3 people. This is your final day.
Okay.
I will open break rooms if
Let's
you
be
need
honest,
them,
we
but
all
we'll have
predicted.
very long to do
We
it.
predicted that.
Well, okay, so I don't mind outing a little bit of information if you guys want to go around the circle with it. But Matthew, are you okay with me giving your?
Yeah, I'll fully give out. I was empath. I got zeros every night until Ross died, and then I got a 1.
Okay. I was the monk, and I protected Matthew every night that I could. So that was night 1, 2, and 3. There were no deaths night 1 or 2. So that means that somebody went for the same for Matthew as the target 2 nights running,
or sunk a kill.
or sunk a kill.
The most likely Sunka kill theory would be that Ross was the demon. However, Ross died in the night, so that doesn't hold water.
Well,
Right.
they could have sunk a kill once and then tried to go for the empath the second time, just based on the fact that we're playing a new player game. There's a lot fewer people and just trying to make more fun. But
I'm not muted anymore.
So it's kind of it's I've got two
So-
scenarios in my head that doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know. I guess the sync would be the explanation for it because Matthew had a 0 between JV and myself, right?
So there are two informations for me that point to Jessica V. And there's the fortune telling information that I got from Jessica W. And now the empath information that got to 1. So it points to her. Again, it also points to me, but I'm not the evil person. So for me,
The empath 1 didn't change until I died, and it went to you.
and it was 0 from the go.
From
So
the-
either I was the drunk, and Paul's information was also wrong. Which would then, so again, it doesn't make sense. I feel like Matt could have been the drunk, but then that still points to Steven.
The only way that could have been that is if Paul was poisoning me the whole entire time, but I don't buy that.
But then, how do I get bad information? Then I was the
Yeah.
drunk, which still points at Steven.
Yeah.
The bad information being so like one of us has to be a drunk, and that means that there had to have been a poisoner and a drunk, which again,
Well,
that means there is no
or-
Baron.
but if
Why
it's
could-
Steven, if it's Steven, then Matthew is like drunk now because he got a 1.
What's clearing Edgar exactly?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because like I said, if Matthew's sober, let's say Jen was poisoned night 1, got bad information, and then I was poisoned night, what was it, the night that I read, like the thing that doesn't make sense is Jessica W, I read as empath. And I don't know why I'd be given that information rather than like confirming her bluff if she was evil as the fortune teller or given like, poisoner or whatever her role is. I got another good role for her.
Yeah, I think
Which
it's
would make me obviously the drunk.
pretty obvious that there's a poisoner. I could agree with that.
Right, because Matthew as empath. Yeah.
I mean, it almost plays like a vortex.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally no accurate information in the game that I've seen.
So JV, what was your information again?
Jessica?
Hi, sorry.
was-
I was still muted.
What was your information again?
Well, I mean, I know I talked to Jess W, and she claimed fortune teller and pinged me and Steven.
Right, and your librarian claim had Jessica and Steven, either one of them being the saint.
Right.
Correct? Okay.
In my mind, it's Edgar.
I can call for nominations.
When did Ross? When did you hear that information from JV? Was it night 2?
I heard that. I want to say day 2. I want to say, because yeah, day 1 she wasn't giving me anything because she was trying to figure things out. Day 2 she gave me that.
And when we were looking for night 1 information, were you just not sure that that's something you want to share, JV?
Yeah, I mean, even at this point, I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics between, who do you tell, what do you tell, what do you hold back.
Right.
Did anybody watch Whispers to see if Steven and Jessica talk to each other the first day to see if they can coordinate a librarian saint's claim?
There was a day that I saw they were in for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was in there a long time with Jessica W as well, but most of the time it was just explaining stuff. So
I believe Ross talked to JV first, and then I think Steven may have talked between, and then Ross came back to talk to JV afterwards. But
Yeah.
that may be mistaken on that. But I'm
No, I think that's right, Jen. Because I went back to her to try to get, because she still hadn't given me her role claim.
I don't think Edgar's necessarily cleared, but I read him socially as good. I don't know that you would, as a demon, if he is evil, I would say he's a minion. But as a demon, I don't know that you would say and stick to a Slayer that already made their shot that we could just kill at any point in time.
Yeah.
That's just my read on things. I do think that there's a classic bluff being played here, and it's a great bluff. It's always one to bring back in videos, and I'm sure it would be a great end to a video, whether it's a good or evil win or loss. I do think Steven is probably our best candidate, but that's just my opinion.
And I'm going to have to push you right now. Only Edgar, Steven, or Jessica V can nominate. I have to push somebody for a nomination, or I'm going to have to close the day here shortly.
Just one thing. How does Matthew's information lines up with Steven being the demon?
Jessica V is the poisoner who poisoned him.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
What?
That's,
Yeah, that doesn't work.
I feel like Matthew only works if he's drunk.
Right, that's true.
I think Matthew would have to be drunk. Jessica had to be evil the whole time. It frames Edgar.
Yep,
Steven's the demon. That's the only way I see that working. Otherwise, I think it's Edgar. So, if Matthew's in fact getting sober info,
that works too. Yeah, he could be the drunk, and I was poisoned. You were poisoned, Paul. Maybe Ross was poisoned at a certain point, but
it's also classic a Slayer that is spent, keep him alive as long as possible, and then push him under the bus.
Actually,
I mean,
Edgar, I beg to differ. That's not a classic play.
It's classic for me.
That's the current play.
It could also work in reverse, where Steven's the poisoner and been, like Matthew's drunk, and then Jessica's been evil as the demon the whole time, sat next to it. But
so it's like 50-50.
So yeah, we're assuming just going with that. We're assuming that the demon sank a kill at some point. If there was no sink, then it's JV. If there was a sink, then it's Steven in my mind.
I'm so confused.
I'd rather go for Steven, and if JV is the demon, then give her her first demon win as a new player. And just because I like killing Steven, it's just fun. It's just so much fun. But you guys do what you want to do.
I cannot fault Jen's logic there.
All right, so we're running out of time, so someone needs to nominate.
Need a nomination, guys.
I nominate Steven.
Edgar nominates.
I'm just going for it.
Steven. Okay, Edgar, your accusation, please.
It's basically 50-50, and I'm going with my gut. I think it's Steven. He has the bluff roll to just say like, oh, it's not me. So I think that's the classic bluff roll that people were talking about. So I think it's Steven.
Okay. Steven, your defense.
I disagree. I believe that it is Edgar. Wow. The information that I heard inclined me to believe that Edgar was evil. I don't know. I think that he killed Ross and that was a mistake. Probably but if you kill me,
can you mute real quick?
That would be nice.
Thank you. All right.
But I mean, if you kill me, we will lose. It is the final three, so obviously the Saint is as good of a person to kill and lose as any other person.
Okay. I'm going to start the countdown. You need 2 votes to put Steven on the block. Looks like a lot of dead people are voting on this, so we'll see.
You got to commit. Town always has to commit.
I'm going to stick with not voting just in case someone puts their hand down, or if I see someone suspicious as a minion voting. So.
Wow.
Okay, 4 votes is enough to put Steven on the block. Are there any other nominations? Again, only Steven or Jessica can do a nomination. Also, I forgot to note who voted there. Jen voted.
Yep, I did.
Jessica
and
voted.
Matthew.
Sure did.
Matthew.
Me.
Well, you don't matter because you're alive.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew, yep.
Aww.
So that literally leaves us with 5 votes. The only way is if everyone votes.
Or you tie.
Well, if
we
tie, we lose.
That,
so does Jessica or Steven want to nominate?
Well, I'll nominate Edgar because that's that's the only way to win, but I don't think it's going to work because I believe evil people would have to vote, and they're not going to.
All right. Stephen nominates Edgar. Stephen, your accusation.
Well, my worldview is pretty clear. I am the saint. A librarian came to me and told me that they knew I was the saint. Edgar dictated a lot of the kills. Nobody died at night, which I don't know if that meant it was a sync kill or if he chose to persistently kill the protected player. But
Okay.
has to be Edgar.
Edgar, your defense.
I was just gonna say I'm good. This is just down to the wire, so I don't know anything else that I can tell you. I'm the Slayer. I've always been the Slayer, so.
All right. We need 4 votes to tie, 5 to put Edgar on the block.
I was thinking Edgar would have to vote for himself, wouldn't he?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, then I'm not going to tie it. So.
Well, you could tie it, Paul, and then at least you have the right of voting for the right person.
No, I still have a feeling it's Edgar, but I'm not going
3
to.
votes is not enough.
It's a 100 chance.
See, the
I
fact
want
that
to
the empath
reward.
changed.
All
I want
that's
to
left.
reward Edgar if he has like won as evil. He didn't out himself as the imp and tell us who he chose every single turn. So this is an improvement.
All
You
that's
know?
left. Jessica V. You can nominate yourself if you'd like to. I'll be honest, I don't know why you would, but you have the option.
No.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Well, also, Ross voted, which means there's only 4 votes left, so it could only tie at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, since she said she's not going to nominate, Stephen is executed and dies. And the game is over. Congratulations to the good team.
Hey, I said he was sus.
Oh, nice.
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 The
So
only
yeah, let me just.
thing I regret is I should have been the librarian and saw that Jessica was the saint, because it would have been no functionally different, except it would have been the not expected thing. But
Not to mention your empath 0 there, so.
You
I
should
would have
have
seen
played
that as a
monk like
Steven
your
move.
background.
Yeah, so Joe, if
you
you
would have,
wanna
if I had
mute-
done that, you would have seen it as a Steven move, even though it literally was the same.
Yeah,
It wasn't something like I said. The Edgar, I didn't see that as a Edgar play. He hasn't done that before, but it would have been a good win for if he did do that.
All right.
One of
just
these
wanted to
days,
sharing the
man.
grim with you right now. Just kind of go through what we have. We started. I'm going to tell you. Start with Jessica V, who was your poisoner minion, who on the very first night made the veteran move of poisoning Jen first.
That was very good.
Yep.
Not knowing anybody, poisoned Jen, which gave him his washerwoman info completely wrong. And then hold on, I gotta bring my brain back to me. Which of course Jen was the washerwoman. I think I told you that somebody were the empath, which obviously was not correct.
Yep. Edgar and Ross.
We had Matthew, who believed he was the empath, who was the drunk, who was your town drunk.
I protected the drunk.
Who got 0s, even though Jessica was his neighbor the whole night. But he kept surviving because Ross, your monk, for 2 consecutive nights, protected Matthew. And Matthew
you have to protect
was the
drunk.
target of the demon both of those nights.
They don't know how to protect themselves. You got to protect the drunk.
I don't want to get hit by a car.
Let them sleep on your couch. I mean,
right.
You have Edgar, your slayer, who used his slay ability to try to kill Matthew on day 1. That didn't work very well. Stephen, of course, was your demon, who tried to kill Matthew twice, finally killed Ross, and then Matthew finally. And Jessica W was your fortune teller, who got a yes ping on Stephen and Jessica. Her red herring was Edgar, actually, which would have been interesting if she had managed to get another ping. But and then Paul was your Undertaker, who on the first night got Jen was the washerwoman, and the next night was poisoned by Jessica, so got that Jessica W was the empath.
Which just gave me a slight bit
Oh.
of sus on Paul. I was
I
like,
know,
yeah.
that's exactly how I play it too.
I went
Yeah.
into his room. I'm like,
And then
he's
died.
telling me
That's
stuff,
the-
but I'm not going to tell him a thing because I don't believe he's good. It turns out he was.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like I'm given another good roll, which made me think Jessica W was the was the poisoner at that
Why?
point.
Somebody's very loud.
yeah, that's Paul. Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Their
my
mic is way loud. But yeah, no, that was like, because I knew who the empath was, and Jessica W had just told me that she was the fortune teller. So I was like,
Right back.
that is completely wrong.
Someone is not coordinating. Turns out he was poisoned.
I
Okay.
forgot. I was saying it was feeling like a vortex. There was one person that was getting good information the whole time, and that was Matthew. His information was not wrong.
No, as the drunk.
Yeah.
And then when he killed Ross, he actually got accurate empath information. He got a
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Just wrong direction.
Yes.
I want to do a classic and slay shot Steven, and I should have done it. I would be on the board like
Right, you were saying
First-
that too. You were saying I should have went with my
Yeah.
gut.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
no good, though. I'm not gonna
Jessica's,
stuff
what
on.
did you think first game?
I mean, I think I like it. I mean, I've listened to Joe play a lot because Joe plays a lot. But I think that even though I'm not great at games like this, I think I kind of liked it, and I would be willing to play again. Maybe not tonight because I got a quiz to take before midnight. But
Oh, good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. This kind of thing is the kind of thing that gives me massive amounts of anxiety.
I mean, you did really good with your poisoning, though.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you made some good choices.
It wasn't a terrible game for evil.
Yeah,
We didn't pull it out, but I really
but we
wish
made
that
it
we
all the way to the end, right?
I wish that we
So-
had reversed our bluff. I wish that I had told you that you were the saint. Because then it would have made sense that you didn't want to tell people what you were.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I will say the only night that she poisoned someone that had zero effect on the game, her second poisoning was Edgar, who'd already used his Slayer ability.
Yep.
But she didn't know that.
Yeah,
So
that's why I went with the Slayer because I was afraid that it would maybe get poisoned or
But-
die. So yeah.
Who do
other
they-
than that,
who-
she
who
did
are they
poison Matthew. Last night she poisoned Matthew, the night he died.
Well,
but
there was no viable target at that point because
Right.
there was
Yeah,
spent
there was-
abilities.
He's the
you
only
know,
information
but
one or
roll.
the
the
other,
Jen,
and
the
neither
Jen
helped.
on night 0 and Paul the next on night 3 was perfect.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, it worked out exactly the way
Yeah.
we should have. So
And I
Well,
had Paul on my side. It's just unfortunate that there were 4 votes for the demon. What a piece of
I will
crap.
tell you, Paul, I contemplated telling you that Jessica was the poisoner. Jessica W was the poisoner. I contemplated that, but I thought I need to kind of give Evil a little more chance. So,
Yeah.
because you would have known immediately that was probably wrong. Because, but anyway, until you came out and said you thought I was going to tell you poisoner, I was like, oh crap. But,
yeah,
yeah.
Well,
It
I
was,
have to go because I really have to go to sleep. It was a nice game, Joe. Thank you very
Thanks.
much,
Good
you
night.
guys.
Thanks, and guys, thank you all for coming out. I really wanted to give them an opportunity to play. Thank you.
I think
Well, anyway, yep, that was the game. I didn't pull it out, but like I said, it wasn't the worst game for evil. I did change my circle because I was afraid we were going to go around the circle, and I was going to say, I've been the imp. I've been killing Matthew repeatedly, and he will not die. No, it checks out. So that'd have been bad. Anyway, from this angle, it kind of looks like Jason. I wonder if Jason's taken up the priesthood. Anyway, thanks for watching.